Wednesday, everyone, and welcome to Houston Life. It is June 10th, if you can believe it. I'm Derek Shore in Studio B. Courtney ZAVALA. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well in Studio 1H here at the Casa. Doing well. Today's, just trying to have a spring in our step and enjoying the cooler temperature this morning.
You know, it's interesting how even in the 80s, without a bit of humidity in Houston, it can still feel nice. You know, the last couple days, we missed seeing you guys yesterday. Of course, the George Floyd Memorial was happening right here in Houston, and so there were hours, really, of coverage happening. And I was, I live not far from where this funeral was happening, and it's been so nice, Courtney, to see some of these brand new murals popping up around the city. There's one not far from Emancipation Park. It's right there at Elgin and Ennis Street. So if you see some of these murals around town, feel free to tag us at Houston Life, and we will gladly share those photos.
You know, I'm with you. I'm loving seeing these photos and just kind of having a spot in our hearts, right? And I think during yesterday's celebration of life, that's what it was. There were some really happy moments, some joyful moments that friends and family shared about George Floyd. And then, of course, there were some very sad and deep moments as well. But seeing these murals in George Floyd's, what he called home, Houston, is so poignant, and it really does touch our hearts. And to see everybody capturing, I saw you post the picture last night, and it just kind of brings us back, right? It gives us a little bit of pause about the conversation is not over. He has been laid to rest, but the conversation is not over. Conversation is certainly not over, and Courtney, as you and I have acknowledged so many times here on Houston Life, we get so much feedback from you all, from our viewers, saying how much you love laughing along with us every day. And at a time when so many people are feeling like the nation is just in chaos right now, totally out of control, it's strange for us to come to work and do what I used to call like a fluff show. You know, we just sort of like talk about nothing. It's amazing how we can talk about nothing, right, for an hour. but during the times when it really matters, as it has so much over the past couple weeks, we promise we will talk about the issues that are affecting so many people in our communities, and we promise this is not the end of this conversation when it comes to race and social injustice. And it was great to see so many protesters out in the streets. We want to remind people that next week is the deadline to register to vote. That's for the primary runoff election happening July 14th. And Courtney, I think the general rule in Texas for people who are not registered to vote, obviously we want people to vote. That is one of the best ways you can have your voices heard. And in Texas, the law states that as long as you get that voter application, you can find it online, you mail it at least 30 days before the date of the election, and of course you have to be 18 years old by election day, then you should be good to go. And votetexas.gov has a lot more info in case you have more questions. And don't forget, vote early, as you and I both know, and so many other people, not only here in Texas, across the country. Vote early once you are registered to vote, and once that is open, don't worry about day of. There is something really special about Election Day, and you and I have chatted about this to be part of that, but it's okay. Vote early and know that your vote, you don't have to stand in line day of. Yeah, and if you saw what happened yesterday in Georgia, people standing out in the rain all day long for hours, that was like PTSD from when we voted in the primary and waited in line for 6.5 hours. So as nice as it is to vote on Election Day, don't worry, you can still get that I voted sticker. Vote early. We will remind everybody it is so important that everyone has their voices heard this election season. All right, Courtney, what do you say we shift gears now? We have some really big news today at Houston Life. Do you want to share it? I do. Well, let's do it together, even though I'm on a delay. But we want to wish happy birthday to our sweet Tex. Yeah, and you guys maybe haven't been able to see him. I know we've been on a tight shot here in the studio, but look, little Tex man has his little hat on, and we got him some balloons. He doesn't love when we dress him up, which is maybe why he's not facing the camera. He used to. He used to, but little Tex man is now 2 years old, Courtney.
hard to believe. And I know you're on a delay, but I got this little box of cupcakes. Here, I'm going to try to show our viewers at home this little box of cupcakes.
Oh, he wants
They're
it.
like puppy cupcakes from our friends over at Sprinkles in Highland Village this morning. So we're going to let Tex have a little cupcake. Do you want that, buddy? Oh, they even come with a little... They even come with like a little cupcake paper on them. That part's not edible. There you go, buddy.
Oh my
okay,
gosh.
do you want it? That's for you.
Stop, that's so cute.
Oh, let's see if he goes for it.
Oh my gosh.
Do you want that? That's for you.
Oh, he's going to.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh,
come on.
Well,
he's
slowly backing away from it.
It's not paper.
You know what? That's true. He loves paper. And I know we have shared...
It's like I'm right there, Derek. It's like I'm right there with y'all.
The text is like, what is this socially distant birthday party we're having right now? Text,
this is so strange.
You can have that. He's not so sure.
Oh, my word.
I don't think he often has junk food. Maybe a cupcake qualifies as junk food, but we have shared so many fun pictures and videos and stories of Tex, and I cannot believe he's 2 years old. We adopted him when he was, I think he was 8 or 9 weeks old. We went to the Houston SPCA. Lisa Tynan, our friend, she had found little Tex Man, and she said, you know what? I think I found the perfect dog for KPRC and Houston Life. And hard to believe, 2 years later, here's our little, I don't know, he's past toddler age, right? Is he a teenager now?
He's
I guess
14.
Yeah, he's a teenager now. So our little boy, we can't imagine life without him.
So cute. Happy birthday, Tex. I miss you. Happy birthday, little man. He looks all like bothered and like doesn't want to be around his parents. Like, oh God. It's like eye rolling us.
He's like, when can my friends come over? The friend birthday party. Well, here's the thing. At Channel 2, you know, we have so many animal lovers and dog lovers. I think he's trying to nibble on our Joy Box now. And even right here on our Houston Life team, Courtney, you have a dog, Beatrice has a dog, Aaron has a dog, Katie has a dog, Olivia. I mean, there are so many dogs at our Houston Life family. And so, little Tex Man, hold on. So what we decided to do, honey, I got to turn you around because we recorded this special video for you. You got to see it. He's not having it. So, Courtney, we got together our little Houston Life family of pups to record some very special birthday shout-out messages for little Tex Man. Tex, do you want to watch? Okay, let's roll it.
Hi, Tex. It's your buddy Oscar. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tex. Happy birthday to you. I really wish we could have a sleepover so we could chase our tails, have doggy treats. I'll see you soon.
Hi, Tex. So, my mom told me that if I sat nice and said happy birthday to you, that she would give me one of these yummy biscuits. So, happy birthday, and I hope to get to see you soon, and I hope that my mom also gives you a biscuit, too. Okay, happy birthday!
Hey, did you hear? It's Tex's birthday.
Tex?
Yeah, Tex, we have to get him a present, so come on. I need for you to get up and come with me, Zoe. Come on, you can't just lay down. You have to get up. It's Tex's birthday.
I'm trying to get up, but you won't get off my back.
I'm sorry. I really need for you to get up. Come on, I need a ride.
Go get the gift.
No, you gotta come with me again. Happy birthday, Tex.
Happy birthday, Tex.
Hey, Tex! I want to wish you a happy birthday, buddy. I can't contain my excitement for your big day. Eat lots of cake. Love, your friend, Whiskey the Corgi.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tex. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, our cute collection
my word.
of fellow Houston Life pups. Happy birthday, Tex. And on this socially distant birthday of yours, I hope you appreciated that video. What do you think, Courtney? Was he impressed?
I know. Adorable. I mean, I think maybe he's sort of like, whatever, okay? I don't want to be around adults anymore. I want my friends. He's a true teenager.
Oh, yeah. Well, soon you'll be in
unimpressed.
your 30s like the rest of us, dude. It's all downhill from there. No, I think he was impressed. And who knew? Who knew that, you know, we have so many very exuberant talking dogs in our Houston Life family. And we know that so many viewers, you are big fans of Tex. I've got to say, it's probably one of the most common messages we get. We get questions about Tex. In fact, I spoke with this lovely viewer last week, Courtney. Her name is Ann. She's 87 years old, and she lives up in Conroe. And she told me that she wants Tex. She wants to adopt Tex. She wants to take him. So, Ann, thank you for your interest. We love having you as a viewer.
Yeah.
Tex is not up for adoption, though, so we're going to hold on to him, keep him at Channel 2 here, probably for his whole life. But we do appreciate your love for him.
I know. So many people want to take him, and we always say, sorry, he's taken.
Sorry, he's
His
taken.
dance card is full.
But, you know, if you want to send Tex a birthday shout-out, or if you and your pet would like to send Tex a birthday shout-out, please send them our way. Just visit our Houston Life Facebook page, and we will plan on sharing some of those shout-outs a little later on in today's show.
Absolutely. Send them away. And I know we're going to get some really good ones, too. And you know what? I was sharing this earlier today on social media. You and I and Lauren Kelly and the rest of the HL team, we get to do bingo round 2.
All right. Okay, sign me up. Sign me up.
I know.
Last time was so much fun.
Well, you're already part of it.
Oh, that's right. I don't have a choice. Just kidding. Forced fun is just as much fun as just, you know, spontaneous fun, right? No, it really was so much fun. And last time, when we play bingo, it never ceases to amaze me, the diversity of our audience, Courtney, here at Houston Life. We have so many different folks who watch our show. We have stay-at-home dads. We have small business owners, young and old, all different races. I mean, everything under the sun, and it makes me so proud. I think last time we played bingo with a lot of our viewers, my heart was just bursting by the time it was over, because it was so nice to connect with some of our viewers and hear a little bit more about each of their lives.
Oh, absolutely. And these are like true fans too, because they knew a lot of information about the show and different things that we had on. So it was so fun. We had teachers, a school bus driver. And so we did this during the height of quarantine, but it worked out so well. We had so much fun. Now we get to do bingo round 2, and it is up on our social media. It's on our website, and you can fill out the form and maybe be part of our next bingo game, and you never know the shenanigans that we are going to pull, right?
Yeah, it's true. And even if you are back working at the office, listen, folks, I mean, we're pretty nice people. You could always go to your supervisor and say, hey, can I take an extended late lunch break? Or maybe could we have a special meeting in the conference room? Because last bingo, we did have several co-workers, not our co-workers, but a guy who had signed up, and he was having a meeting with his co-workers, and they all played bingo with us.
I know. You got to do what you got to do. That's what I'm going to say. I mean, if you get a chance to do, you know, and this isn't happening like at 10 a.m. I mean, we made it happen later on in the day, but, you know, if you got to play bingo, you got to play bingo.
Totally. And we specifically scheduled it for later in the afternoon when most people would be napping at their desks anyway, right? So it's a nice little pick-me-up. And
anyway,
this time
not
around,
productive at all.
Courtney, do you know what the swag is this time? Because we always have some giveaways for every round. I just, I got a little sneak peek yesterday of what some of the swag items
really?
are. Mm-hmm. And it's something you're going to love. Should I just tell you?
Yeah, because I don't know. I haven't been in the station in months.
Okay, fanny packs. We're going to be giving away KPRC Houston Life Pride-themed fanny packs. So they have little rainbows on them. They're really cool. They're really cool. I think it says love on it.
I hope I get one of those.
I don't know. We may have ordered some extras. I think we should sell them because fanny packs are very, very useful. We should all be wearing them.
And let me tell you something. If you're nervous about saying fanny pack, just call it a belt bag. It's okay. Nobody will judge you. Just call it a belt bag.
Nervous about calling it a fanny pack? What do you mean?
Some people don't want to bring it back. Some people don't. And I'm okay with that. I love a good fanny pack. But if you are in denial, just call it a belt bag.
And if you're in denial, look up the hashtag #BringBackFannyPack and you will see thousands of other fanny pack lovers. It is a useful, functional, beautiful item.
You are not alone.
We should all be wearing that. Plus, if you're a dude and you don't carry a purse, like some men carry bags or like a briefcase, whatever, a fanny pack is the perfect way to carry all your stuff. No one wants like bulging pockets. That's problematic. Hey.
And we need free hands.
We need free hands. We need free hands. All right, so we're going to keep an eye on this pup cake for Tex, one of 3 cupcakes. We're going to see if he actually eats them by the end of the show. But in the meantime, speaking of cupcakes, ooh, Courtney, you know, a lot of people are having a hard time coming out of quarantine because they're feeling like they've maybe gained a little bit of weight during this time. Folks, do not worry if you're in this situation. Don't panic. You are not alone. A lot of folks have fallen victim to what many people are calling the quarantine 15. Andy Sirota earlier today called it muffin top madness, which I kind of love. It's like March Madness, but muffin top madness. So today, certified nutritionist Crystal Hammett, one of our friends of the show, she has all kinds of great tips to help us start our day in a healthier way, start losing some of that COVID weight. And spoiler alert, you can see it on your screen right now. It starts with a smoothie to help fill you up with nutrients in the morning.
And you know what? That can wait until tomorrow. Get the information today. Start your diet tomorrow because after the break, Derek, grab your bottles and join us. It is, of course, Wine Club Wednesday. Today's virtual wine tasting is all about bubbles and our besties. I know, it's amazing dream come true. We're going to cover it all when we come back.
Well, welcome back on this Wine Club Wednesday. This week, we get to have a wide variety of one of our favorite things, Courtney, bubbles, and we're adding in a couple of our besties.
That is right. And of course, champagne can only be called champagne if it's from that region. Spain, of course, has cava, and others are just simply sparkling wines. Well, sommelier David Cook from Prego in the Rice Village area walks us through this week's tasting and how to keep us on track a little bit this time because our besties joined in on all of the sipping fun. We are all friends here. I have best friend Lori. Hi, friend.
Hi.
And Derek has best friend Gada.
Hi, Gada.
Hey, guys.
David Cook, you're going to walk us through exactly what to look for and what we're tasting. So thanks for doing this. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. I am so excited. It is a wonderful day to drink bubbles. Every day is a wonderful day to drink bubbles. This first one we're starting with, the Italian one. It's a Malvasia grape. It has a crown cap like a beer. And you just want to open that up with your, usually your wine opener has that little hook on the end.
And then why is this like a bottle top?
Yeah, so this is a more traditional kind of closure. I love crown cap. I think it's easy, it's safe. You're not messing with a cork flying out and hitting you in the face or something.
Derek, that thing's giving you a hard time.
Sorry, I think I must have heard you wrong, David. You actually like this type of cap? It's so difficult. I can't get to it.
Come on, God, I need to have you over for a cheers.
There you go.
Hey. Woo!
You're making us work hard for these bubbles.
That's right, it's gonna be rewarding.
And by the way, this is not champagne.
This is not champagne. This is what they call method ancestral. This is where you bottle it with still a little bit of sugar in the wine. And then the natural fermentation continues in the bottle, and therefore you get these natural bubbles in the wine.
I'm sorry. I'm recording with my phone and the ringer's not off.
Well, now it's a party. Eric, let us know when you're ready.
Oh, the radio is on.
I mean, mine's getting warm over here. Am I out of my mind here? Because I get like a beer flavor from this.
Yeah, totally. A lot of these more kind of natural wines have some of those like beer qualities to them, is what I say. And there's a yeastiness because the yeast are still alive and doing their thing in there.
Got it. And Lori, what do you think?
I think it's different. It's not as sweet, like you said, and it's a little probably heavier than some of the wines that I typically would drink or the bubbles, but it's good. It's different.
And I agree with you, Courtney. It tastes a lot like those fruity beers that they're doing now.
Yeah.
You know?
What's next on the list?
Cool. Let's go to California. This is Donkey and Goat is the name of the winery. And it's a husband and wife team, Tracy and Jared Brandt. And I can't get enough of their wines. Everything they make to me is just delicious.
Do we taste this, David, like we would a wine? I see you still kind of moving your glass around and letting the bubbles settle. Do you want to taste it that way?
Yeah, for sure. I love swirling even the bubbles. It definitely kind of jumps out of the glass. This one has a lot of aromatics to it to me. Man, it smells like birthday cake.
Yeah, this one smells great.
Mine's got a big head on it. Is that normal?
Yeah, this is a lot of bubbles on here. I mean, that's normal for this stuff. And this one's 100% Chardonnay.
This one's sweeter than the first one.
Much sweeter. Yeah, and Lori, I know that you're sort of new to the bubbles world, but you like a lot of beer. Which one out of the number 1 and number 2 do you like better?
I prefer number 2. I like Donkey and Goat. It's like very crisp. It's got just enough sweet, but it's not too sweet. And while I do like beer, the other one, if I want bubbles, I want something that's a little lighter and fruitier like this, as opposed to what we just tried.
All right, should we move on to the third one?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Cheers.
We've got a rosé. Okay, David, this has a cage, a traditional champagne cork. Do we leave the cage on to open? I'm torn. What do we do?
You can, especially if you feel, more comfortable and it's a little safer, I guess, to just, I always, if I'm ever worried about the cork coming out, I always just put a towel over it or a napkin over it.
Did you guys see what Gata just did? She's like, what's up there? I might destroy.
It's a party now.
I was making sure that I wasn't under the light in case it popped.
Opa! As my husband says, that's a good pour.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a good pour. This is tasty.
Yeah?
I love rosé, and this is a yummy one.
Yeah.
Well, and Gata's on the wine auction committee for Rodeo. So Gata, how many bottles of bubbles have you had in your life? 1 million?
1,000,002, maybe? Yeah. And I think I've shared a few with you and Courtney.
A couple.
Yeah.
Cheers. This one's dangerous because it's good. It goes down real easy.
It's light.
This one's nice.
Yeah, it's light. It's not too sweet, but it's sweet enough. This one's delicious.
David, thank you so much. Cheers to everyone.
Yes, cheers.
Cheers. I'm going to just grab all 3 because that's the kind of girl I am. I don't want to leave anything out.
Cheers.
There we go. Cheers.
Thanks, everybody. Well, that was my official, first time doing, a group wine tasting, and it was a lot of fun. And in case any of our viewers, Courtney, are wondering, David recommend drinking out of a regular wine glass instead of a wine flute, a champagne flute, so that, the aromatics, our nose could enjoy the tasting as well.
Yes, and let the bubbles do their work. By the way, David Cook is a level 2 sommelier. It's major certification to get to that. He has an unbelievable palate. If you want to join in on the tasting, the Houston Life 3-pack of bubbles that we tasted is available for pickup at Prego for the combined price of $105. He actually discounted those bottles for us and for you guys to take part in that as well. You could just call the restaurant and ask for David at Prego. know, and he'll hook you up.
David Cook knows his stuff. Thanks, David. That was a lot of fun. And coming up next on Houston Life, we are closing out our Cool School season with some special goodbyes from a few districts, including Fort Bend, Alief, and Cleveland ISD. We'll be right back.
And we are wrapping up our Cool School season, brought to you by Go Public Gulf Coast, with a final message of gratitude, goodbyes, and fond memories from a few of our Cool Schools districts.
Yeah, Ms. Barron and Ms. Wynn of Fort Bend ISD made a cute video for their students. The two teachers recreated a popular song from a Disney movie with the hopes that the message would boost the spirits of everyone in quarantine.
It looks like it worked. Alief ISD recognizes all of their parent-partnered MVPs doing the most at home. The district thanks them for going above and beyond to engage their kids in learning during campus closures.
And the Cleveland ISD Transportation Department honored the class of 2020 with a big display to congratulate them on all their hard work. If you'd like more info on all of Houston's cool schools, visit gopublicgulfcoast.com.
And one of our favorite times of the show right now is our shout out to our student artists for our HL sign here at Studio 1H. And today's artist is going into 5th grade, and her name is Lena. I love this. It's a very summer kind of artwork that she did. It's sort of sea life and ocean. Isn't it sweet?
Under the sea. It's almost like the H and the L are submarines checking out the sea life under the surface.
Yes.
Very nicely done.
Thank you, Lena.
And that looks like paint, like maybe acrylic or oil paints. Very nicely done. All right, still ahead on Houston Life, healthier ways to start your day that'll help get your body ready for summer. That's next.
Okay, does the quarantine 15 mean anything to you? I mean, I know it does to me. And if it's starting to show, you know, in the midsection, we've been eating a lot of comfort food during the quarantine. You're trying to get your weight gain back on track. What you can do in the mornings really can make a big difference.
Stop the muffin top madness. Courtney, certified nutritionist Crystal Hammett, is joining us now with effective ways to help us kickstart our days. Crystal, oh my goodness, there you are from home, looking healthier than ever. You look beautiful. Your first tip, I think, is really great because it is so basic. You say, add some lemon into some hot water, and it can help you in so many ways.
Yeah, it's one of those small changes that can yield big results. So it's really simple. Hot water, it's more matching your natural body temperature of 98.6. It doesn't shock your body like cold water. And it's proven to actually jumpstart metabolism. Adding that lemon in there helps with everything from detoxification to better digestion, helps with fresher breath, helps with nicer skin, and really giving you some natural energy. So it's just one of those easy things to do in the morning when you wake up before coffee.
Okay, Crystal, you know, I've been doing this for a long time because of you. I also see some things in the background that I started doing as well. But this is really interesting. You say wait. Don't wake up right away first thing in the morning and start eating your breakfast. You say to wait. How come?
Just listen to your body. So a lot of people, you have to think, like, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and I agree with that. But you've been fasting all night, you know, since dinner the night before, and now what you're refeeding your body is the most important part of breakfast, not the time. So some people feel compelled to wake up and eat right away, or 30 minutes after they wake up. But really, it's more about listening to your body and eating at the time that works for you. If you're hungry, eat. If you're not, just wait a little while. But most important, it's about what you're feeding your body.
Okay, we're on track because that was my next question. What should we be eating? A lot of people may think, you know, pancakes loaded up with sugar and load up on carbs for energy. You disagree?
Yeah, I don't know where these became breakfast foods, but man, they're wreaking havoc on our health. So really putting down the carbohydrates, the heavy carbs, those simple carbohydrates, and laying off the sugar. So we want to do something that's going to be more sustainable, giving us a clean energy source. The problem with eating these junkier foods are you're spiking your insulin. It's all about that insulin that leads to diabetes and blood sugar issues and stuff like this. So we want to just be able to keep a steady insulin level throughout the day. If you're eating donuts in the morning, you're spiking that blood sugar, you'll get a jolt of energy, but then you're going to crash. when you crash, you're going to crave more heavy foods and more carbohydrates and more simple sugars, and you're going to just keep going on that ugly pattern for the rest of the day. So it's really important that you eat something like really high protein, high healthy fats in the morning can really help to manage those insulin levels and lead to a lot better success throughout the day.
So we know what not to eat, right? The donuts, the sugary things, the biscuits, all of that. What is the best thing to have at breakfast?
So I love protein shakes, and Courtney, you're familiar with pea protein. So pea protein is a really good clean protein source, especially if you have a dairy sensitivity or allergy. It matches the same amino acid profile of the whey protein, and it's just very easy to digest, very easy to consume and absorb. So doing a high protein breakfast with adding in some good healthy fats, maybe some avocado, some low glycemic berries, so like blueberries and strawberries, and then that clean, healthy protein source with some almond milk. That is just a really great way to start the day. It's fulfilling, it helps with clean energy, and it tastes great.
Wow, and we're watching video right now, Crystal, of you adding in things like tomatoes and broccoli. For some folks who may just, you know, find that a bit strange to be putting all of these greens into your breakfast shake, how does it actually taste?
It tastes so good, and there's strawberries. I wouldn't put tomatoes in there. So it's strawberries, spinach, kale. You know, you can add whatever berries that you like. Apple is really good in these shakes. So you can do one vegetable and 3 fruits if you need a baby step in that direction, but give it a try and make it to your liking. You don't have to follow a specific recipe.
Wait, so those were strawberries, not tomatoes?
Strawberries, tomatoes. I'm dying. I am dying.
I swear
over here.
I saw tomatoes and broccoli and almond milk, and I thought, oh wow, that must be a very interesting tasting shake. Oh my gosh, Crystal.
You're a mess.
We're out of time.
Oh
I can hear your phone blowing up. Your friends are texting you. But one great byproduct of eating a cleaner diet, too, is it helps your skin clear up. You've always had the most beautiful skin. You're an inspiration. We love having you on the show. We can't wait to see you very soon.
Thank you.
Great to see you, Crystal. And I do use that pea protein, no tomatoes or broccoli. It's great. And to connect with Crystal, you can click on the Scene on Houston Live section of our website. That is awesome.
Folks. I know, my mistake. Sorry. Okay, taking a turn now. Do you own a timeshare and you're thinking about getting rid of it? A lot of people are. Find out how to take that financial burden off your shoulders once and for all.
But first, how you can help with COVID-19 research. Lauren Kelly chats with a local doctor who's looking for participants for some clinical trials right here in our area.
Studies now has COVID-19 clinical trials happening. And I know that everybody is going to want to get in on this and find out if anything is really going to be working to end the coronavirus. And joining us today from Syntech Studies to break everything down is Dr. Joe Posar, who's been with the company a very long time. Thank you for joining us, Doctor.
Thank you for having me.
You began a family practice clinical career in 1990. You're a graduate from U of H, you spent some time in Waco, but then came back and opened your office in Clear Lake with your wife, Linda, who's also a doctor on your team. So between the two of you, you've seen a fair share of clinical trials. Well, first off, let's just tell everybody in Houston a little bit about Syntech Studies and what you guys do.
Well, we're a site management organization. We perform clinical trials on a variety of pharmaceutical agents primarily. And as it pertains to this particular discussion, we're looking at COVID-19, which is, of course, on everybody's mind these days. Right now, we have a couple of clinical trials that are aimed at looking at ways we might prevent infections in certain high-risk populations. We hope later on to be doing some vaccine trials and actually some other trials on some medications, perhaps for treatment as well.
And you guys are looking for quite a few amount of people to join this study.
That's correct. In particular, these particular trials, we have one that is primarily aimed at healthcare workers. Of course, as you can expect, those are some of the most at-risk folks that we have for this virus. And so for that particular clinical trial, we're looking for folks that are perhaps working in an emergency room or a walk-in clinic, or perhaps in a hospital unit where they're treating COVID patients. But they have to be in a setting where they're exposed on a fairly regular basis to COVID cases. And then we're also looking for folks who are in long-term care facilities. Those have to be over the age of 65. Again, another population that is at high risk for developing complications from this particular disease. And so we're looking to have folks over the age of 65 who have had COVID in their particular facility within the last 7 to 10 days. And that, that's what we're looking for there.
Now, Doctor, can you tell us how people can get involved and get qualified for this study?
We need to be having them contact directly to Syntex Studies if they have any interest in participating in these trials, or if they want to get their name on a waiting list for maybe some of our vaccine trials that we may have coming up.
Can you tell us a little bit about the vaccine trials and what all that entails?
Well, I don't know a whole lot about it at this point because the final inclusion and exclusion criteria has not been finalized by the FDA yet, nor have we received absolute confirmation that we're going to be doing the trial at this location. But we do expect to be hearing back from that in the near future. I think it's fairly likely that we will be participating in some of those trials, and if we do, then we will need to have some folks ready who are willing and interested to participate.
So it's not just one COVID study, it's actually 2 studies with the clinical trials for Syntex studies now happening. And will people be compensated for their time for this?
Oh yes, they are compensated well for their travel time and for their willingness to participate in the clinical trial. That's pretty much the way it is in all of our clinical trials.
It's a very exciting time because you could be on the verge of testing what could be a possible cure or a vaccine for the coronavirus. If you're interested and you'd like to give them a call today, their phone number is 281-918-0048. And their website is syntexstudies.com. The upcoming research studies are evaluating potential new options for treating and preventing COVID-19, which is very exciting news. And you're looking for some participants to take part in these clinical trials. Anything else you can tell us from behind the hospital lines that we can look forward to for this study?
We're just kind of getting started with this COVID clinical trials at this point in time. So we're excited about being able to contribute to our knowledge base and hopefully get to an answer, as you pointed out earlier, where we have maybe some effective treatments and some preventative measures. It's kind of exciting to be on the cutting edge of this thing.
We appreciate you being on the front line and being an essential worker during this time. One last question, is there an age requirement to be a part of these studies?
Well, the one for healthcare workers, they have to be above the age of 18. There's no upper limit on that particular one. And for the folks for the institutionalized patients, they have to be over the age of 65.
Healthcare worker trials, we're looking for anybody who's been exposed to the COVID virus, any of those frontline workers, as you mentioned. 281-918-0048 is their phone number, or you can get a lot more information at syntexstudies.com. Doctor, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Well, welcome back. Between ever-increasing fees and other unexpected additional costs, timeshare payments can be a serious hardship, especially during long seasons of financial uncertainty.
Oh, yeah. JT Slivka from Timeshare Termination Team is joining us now to talk about how they can help timeshare owners find freedom right now from their timeshares, getting out once and for all. And JT, let's just acknowledge the fact that travel pretty much has come to a complete standstill. So what has that done to the timeshare industry?
So we've had a lot of resorts that we traditionally deal with go dark or basically not working at the current time. So that has affected a lot of the travel industry. It's affected the people that generally travel to go to those resorts. A lot of people have either canceled their travel plans because they just can't get there because it's closed, or because they just can't afford it financially.
Well, JT, let's break this down for people too. What are some possible long-term effects on timeshare owners? Because right now some could, be furloughed, be without a job, or just having that financial uncertainty is going to bring a lot of stress and anxiety to this equation.
Yeah, and that's a great question. We've had a lot of our clients that we're talking to currently bring that up with us. And what we're seeing is when resorts are affected financially, generally what we see is what's called a special assessment go out. Now, traditionally in the past, when a resort has a hurricane hit in the area around that resort, any of the physical damage that resort occurs, the financial responsibility will be passed on to the timeshare owners in that form of a special assessment. Now, since we're seeing a huge financial impact because of what's going on, we've already seen some special assessments go out to timeshare owners, and we're honestly expecting the effects of this to not only affect the travel industry for the rest of this year, but we're expecting to see well into next year's travel season.
Oh my gosh, I can only imagine how frustrating that would be. First of all, you have a timeshare you can't even use right now. And secondly, you get this surprise bill in the mail that's like, surprise, an assessment. Talk about horrible timing. So let's say some of our viewers, JT, are in this situation where they are in a timeshare, they want to get out. What are the next steps they should be taking right now?
Next step, I would say, would be to give us a call. Let us get you scheduled for a free consultation with one of our expert advisors. That way they can lay out what the entire process and what the roadmap looks like for you to get out of that timeshare contract once and for all, legally and permanently. Our attorneys have navigated these waters thousands of times with our clients, so they know exactly what to do, what to look for, and we really walk side by side with our clients through the entire process, keeping them up to date as far as what's going on, and we really are an advocate for our clients. And the best part about it is when these clients get out of the process, the one word that we hear the most is financial freedom.
For sure. JT, let's break this down for people, because I think for some people, when they've gotten into the timeshare, it was a bad experience for them to begin with, and now they've been paying year after year after year, and they want to reach out, but they're hesitant. Let's talk about the difference between other cancellation companies and you guys, because there's a huge difference here.
There really is, and we hear about it a lot, unfortunately. We have tons of clients that have either been scammed from other companies, other clients we've talked to, they just feel forgotten. They've been in the process 3, 4, 5 years and just no update and no one to talk to about it. And that's what sets us apart is we have a 100% success rate in getting our clients out of their timeshare contracts. We also back that up with a 100% money back guarantee. So we really try and stand apart from our competition. But not just that, when you decide to move forward with us and get out of that timeshare contract once and for all, you have one point of contact with our company through the entire process. So you know that person's name, you know they're available, they're gonna get back to you in that 24-hour time frame, and they're gonna keep you up to date as far as what's going on with your file.
JT, we're tight on time, but just the fact that you guys have a 100% guarantee, that's something, you never hear that in business, right? So if people are hesitant, essentially you're telling them that they don't pay a dime unless you get them out, and you will get them out.
Exactly.
Okay, well, that's good news. I can hear your emails dinging already. Customers at the ready. And we do want to point out the special offer. Timeshare Termination Team can get you out of that stressful timeshare situation. You can call them today, 281-768-6289, to schedule a completely free consultation. Mention Houston Life, by the way, to get 15% off when you do terminate that timeshare. You can also visit them online at terminate281.com. JT Slivka with Timeshare Termination Team. It's good to see you there. Hopefully one day you'll be back in our studio, and I know this segment probably brought a lot of good news to some of our viewers, the good news that you can get out.
I hope so, and it was great talking to you guys again. Hopefully we get there soon.
And we'll be right back with more Houston Life. Well, coming up on tomorrow's show, we have an interview with the mother of Elon Musk, Mae Musk. She's been modeling since she was 15, but at age 69, she became CoverGirl's oldest spokesmodel. She chats about her role as an ambassador for Dress for Success and her new book, A Woman Makes a Plan. She's very candid about her abusive marriage, working paycheck to paycheck, just to name a few things. And also, she does talk about witnessing a little piece of history recently alongside her son. You know, the little SpaceX launch, something that just happened. So we have a really lovely chat together. That's coming up tomorrow.
All right, looking forward to that. Happy birthday, Tex. We will see you back tomorrow. Jill, thanks for this comment. Cheyenne asking if you're single, dude.